everyone, it's Rubel here. Today, I'm super excited to show you some famous fall foliage spots in Tokyo that I actually filmed myself. When people think of autumn leaves in Japan, Kyoto usually gets all the attention, right? And of course, the fall colors in the mountains are absolutely breathtaking. But, wait a second. Did you know there are some amazing places to see autumn leaves right here in Tokyo too? This time, I went out to capture the beautiful fall scenery at two of Tokyo's most iconic spots, Rikugien and Koishikawa Korakuen. All right then, let's dive in and take a look. So today, I'm introducing two incredible fall spots in Tokyo, Rikugien and Koishikawa Korakuen. Both of them are famous Japanese gardens known for their stunning beauty. One of the coolest things about Japanese gardens is that they're designed so you can enjoy all four seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. They're filled with many different kinds of trees and flowers, and because each type changes color at a different time, even a single garden can show you multiple stages of autumn at once. That's why in Japanese gardens, you get this amazing contrast. Bright red and orange leaves that are fully turned, right next to deep green trees that haven't changed yet. It's so pretty. And especially in Tokyo's traditional gardens, you'll find a huge variety of plants, so you can enjoy the unique beauty of each season as you walk around. In this video, I'll take you through the history and the gorgeous fall scenery of these two iconic Japanese gardens, Rikugien and Koishikawa Korakuen. Let's explore together. Rikugien, Komagomi, Tokyo. The first fall spot I want to show you in Tokyo is Rikugien. Rikugien is often introduced in travel guides as one of the most beautiful places to enjoy autumn colors in all of Tokyo. And during the fall season, they even have a limited-time nighttime illumination event. This time, I filmed the illuminated autumn leaves for you. All right, let's take a look. So on this day, it happened to be the first Saturday of the illumination period, and wow, it was packed. I ended up waiting in line for about 30 minutes just to get in. Inside the garden, tons of people were also enjoying the glowing autumn scenery at night. It was really magical. Rikugien's origins go back to around 1675. That's during the Edo period in Japan. Back in the Edo period, the most prestigious pastime among the noble class was falconry. About 300 years ago, the area around Rikugien was a vast, beautiful grassland, spreading across about 150,000 square meters, and it became famous as a prime spot for falconry. Since it was a place where high-ranking nobles gathered, they created many beautiful scenic spots and landscaped them into a Japanese garden. And that's how Rikugien was born. In more recent times, as Japan's population started concentrating in Tokyo, much of the surrounding land was turned into residential areas. The part that remained is what we now know as Rikugien. Today, Rikugien is owned by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government, meaning it's a public garden open to everyone. Before Rikugien became a public garden, it was actually owned privately, and the owner at that time is really fascinating. The previous owner of Rikugien was none other than the founder of Japan's most famous business conglomerate, Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi is known for building one of the largest financial empires in Japan, and they did it in an incredibly short amount of time. Its founder was Yataro Iwasaki. Yataro Iwasaki lived from 1835 to 1885, only 50 years. But within that short life, he experienced one of the most dramatic turning points in Japanese history, the end of the Edo period. When the Edo period came to an end, Iwasaki was 33 years old, and in the brief 17 years before his death, he built what became one of Japan's most powerful conglomerates. Normally, business dynasties take generations, 100 years, sometimes hundreds, to grow into full-scale conglomerates. But Iwasaki achieved it in just one lifetime and only 17 years. Pretty unbelievable, right? The group he created eventually became today's Mitsubishi Group, which now owns many companies all over the world. Iwasaki lived right between the era of the long-lasting Edo period and the newly modernized Meiji period. And during that time, the Tokugawa family, who had ruled Japan throughout the Edo period, rapidly declined. During the Edo era, the Tokugawa clan owned many of the most important and beautiful places in Japan. These places flourished under their rule, but once the Tokugawa family fell from power, many of those estates began to decay quickly. Toward the end of his life, Yataro Iwasaki used the wealth he had built to purchase many former Tokugawa properties, and he dedicated himself to restoring those lands and buildings to the glorious state they once had. And one of those places was Rikugien. Rikugien was actually one of Yataro Iwasaki's absolute favorite places, and he even lived here as a secondary residence. Because of that, it's the garden he invested the most money and passion into restoring. Thanks to his work, Rikugien is now considered one of the most beautiful gardens in all of Tokyo. Today, the garden covers about 90,000 square meters, and even if you walk slowly, you can enjoy the whole place in about 40 minutes. When you think of Tokyo, places like Shibuya, Shinjuku, or Asakusa might come to mind first, right? But Rikugien is truly one of the most stunning spots in the city. You can enjoy a completely different atmosphere in each season: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Before we wrap up the Rikugien section, let me quickly explain how to get there. Rikugien's nearest station is Komagame Station, which is on the Yamanote Line, the most important train line in Tokyo. You can also use the Tokyo Metro Namboku Line. Komagame Station is located roughly between Ueno and Ikebukuro. From Tokyo Station, it takes about 30 minutes by train. And once you arrive at Komagame, Rikugien is only about a 5-minute walk away. If you ever have around 4 hours to spare in Tokyo, I totally recommend visiting Koishikawa Korakuen, Iidabashi, Tokyo. Koishikawa Korakuen is a large traditional Japanese garden located almost right in the center of Tokyo's major districts. It's such a unique Tokyo site, this huge traditional garden surrounded by modern high-rise buildings. Inside the garden, you'll find a wide variety of trees and flowers spread across a vast landscape. It's beautiful all year round, but the fall season is especially breathtaking. All right, let's head inside. Even though this was during Tokyo's peak autumn season, it happened to be a weekday, so there weren't many visitors. I could take my time and enjoy the garden really peacefully. Koishikawa Korakuen traces its origins back to around 1634. Many of Japan's beautiful landscapes are created by enhancing natural terrain with human design. But Koishikawa Korakuen is different. It was intentionally and carefully built as a symbol of the Tokugawa clan's prosperity during the Edo period. Because of that, the garden was created very close to Edo Castle, which is now the Imperial Palace, the most important location in Japan. Over the Tokugawa family's 300 years of rule, the garden went through many redesigns and expansions, eventually becoming incredibly beautiful. Today, it covers a huge 250,000 square meters, making it one of the largest traditional gardens in Tokyo. Throughout its long history, Koishikawa Korakuen has seen many different eras. During the Edo period, it was a luxurious retreat that entertained many high-ranking nobles. After the Edo period ended and the Tokugawa family fell from power, Koishikawa Korakuen was repurposed as an important military site in Japan, and in 1923, it was heavily damaged by the Great Kanto earthquake, the deadliest earthquake in Japanese history. The destruction was devastating, and Koishikawa Korakuen suffered enormous losses as well. After that, around 1927, the Japanese government began restoring Koishikawa Korakuen. The restoration took about 10 years to complete. In April 1938, the rebuilt Koishikawa Korakuen finally reopened to the public. The garden we see today is considered to be the result of that restoration. This reconstruction was carried out as a symbol of Tokyo's recovery from the Great Kanto earthquake, the most devastating earthquake in Japanese history. Because of this, the restoration was done with the full pride and determination of the Japanese government at that time. Today, Koishikawa Korakuen is designated as an important cultural property of Japan, a status given to only a small number of traditional Japanese gardens. When people think of famous Japanese gardens, they often imagine places like Kiyomizu-dera or Kinkakuji in Kyoto. But Koishikawa Korakuen is officially recognized by the Japanese government at an equal or even higher cultural level. So yes, without even going to Kyoto, you can experience a deep sense of Japanese history right in the center of Tokyo. A lot of people don't know that. Koishikawa Korakuen is stunning in every season: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And the best part is its incredible location, right in the heart of Tokyo. For most travelers sightseeing in Tokyo, it only takes a little bit of extra time to visit and enjoy the beautiful scenery of this garden. Now let me share a quick access guide to Koishikawa Korakuen. The nearest station is Itabashi Station. You can reach Itabashi using 2 JR lines, the Chuo Line and the Sobu Line. On top of that, there are 4 Tokyo Metro lines that stop there: the Tozai Line, Yurakucho Line, Namboku Line, and Oedo Line. That's a total of 6 major train lines. From Tokyo Station, it takes about 15 minutes to get to Itabashi. And from Itabashi Station, it's only about a 10-minute walk to Koishikawa Korakuen. It's truly one of the best sightseeing spots for anyone visiting Tokyo. How was it? Today, I took you along with me to film 2 of the most beautiful fall foliage spots in all of Tokyo: Rikugien and Koishikawa Korakuen. Both of these gardens offer gorgeous scenery all year round, not just in autumn. So if you get the chance, definitely check them out. Here on the Earth Japan channel, I'll keep sharing helpful tips and fun insights for your next trip to Japan. So stay tuned for the next video. See you soon!